What's going on, everybody? Brian Mann here, hands-on auto training. This is the end of day video for August 11th, 2021. Hold on, I almost forgot. Premium members, tomorrow night, August 12th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our membership meeting. We're going to be going over that 2006 Nissan Altima case study that I'm putting together. I'd like to share you my ideas of my thought process and also hear your input. So don't forget about tomorrow night, 8 p.m. The majority of my morning was spent working on my business as opposed to in my business. But this afternoon, I worked on two vehicles. Number one, we had a 2006 GMC Envoy that had a PCM replaced. Had to go out there, program it due to security. The programming went okay. We had a crank no start afterwards. What was going on here is I saw a crank no start. I checked for codes. I didn't have any codes besides the crankshaft variation not learned. That's the only code in there. So I started out using my multimeter. I checked for 5-volt reference. I think at the map sensor we had it. And then I went ahead and back probed one of the coils because it was easy to get to for voltage. And I had like 7 or 8 volts on that coil. I'm like, okay, there's a problem. This isn't good. I didn't see it myself, but as I cranked it, the technician said it went down to about 5 volts as I was cranking the vehicle. So we have a voltage drop on a power feed somewhere on this vehicle. Now, the ignition switch powers up a bunch of fuses in the underhood fuse block, and as you see here, I actually had my multimeter on one of those fuses, and you saw we had 9 volts. That's not enough, guys. So that was the problem with that one. There's a voltage drop somewhere. We had jumped power to one of those fuses, and it powered everything else up, and the vehicle started and ran. So I'm pretty confident it's going to be ignition switch, but we have to do some voltage drop testing to verify that. The next vehicle of the day, this one takes the cake for my most recent finds, okay? What's up, everybody? We got a 2011 CTS. As you can see, you got some body work going on. Not sure the history of this vehicle, but I got called out because the passenger door module needed to be programmed. You guys know the GM programming symbol. Anytime you see this symbol right here, it has to be programmed. So I went ahead and programmed it, but it didn't fix the issue with the vehicle. Now I gotta tell you, we had a locks inop. I wish I took you along for the whole story, but you see we do have operation here. On the blue wire we had positive voltage, and on the black and orange, which is back here, we didn't have anything. So I was kind of confused what was going on. I was getting some mixed results, believe it or not, when I'm testing. I was testing right here, kind of got down and dirty with it. It's a long story. This was taped up and I couldn't get to it. But here's what happened. This vehicle must have been in an accident, and this is the wrong door harness. On the diagrams, it's showing terminals 8, let's see, this is, on the diagrams it's showing terminals 9 and 10 being the blue and a tan like this. And on the other side, 9 and 10 being the blue and the orange and black. Well, here's what happened. This tan wire, I repinned it. This tan wire was in the wrong cavity. It was in this cavity over here. So this is probably the wrong door panel or something. I'm sure this thing got wrecked or something like that. So I swapped this terminal out and we have operation. That's just a weird one, I tell you. So you see there, we have to pay attention to our diagnostic path and process and even the details of the terminal numbers and all that stuff. It isn't often I see stuff like this, but sometimes you'll see that, especially salvage vehicles and wrecked cars and all that stuff. So that was what was going on there. Guys, keep an eye out. We're going to be giving away that DLC breakout box, the OTC one. Guys, that cost me $250. It's a nice tool, and we're going to be giving it away. So you want to be a core or premium member. And just so you know, a core membership is $10 a month, and you get access to all my training videos that I have out there right now. So lots of stuff, picoscope, electrical testing. I mean, some of these classes I charge $500 to $1,000 to put on in person. So you're getting a good benefit there. Guys, I appreciate all the support. Have a great day.